Greetings and salutations, everybody. My name is Scribe, and welcome to part 3 of the Elder Scrolls 1 Arena. Where we last left off, we were in Dispogas' lair, and we were hunting a Minotaur who, well, is named Dispogas. I wanted to go ahead and thank everybody for their support. I noticed that we hit 70 views on the first episode. Holy views, Batman. That's amazing. So how I prefer to deal with dungeons is I like to, as I said in the last episode, just kind of follow this pattern. And generally I find that I tend to map out the dungeon rather well. We also acquired a magic item which I will be using to kill the Minotaur to save the amount of restored power potions I need to be making, so that I can kind of keep a good surplus while I'm active. So we're just going to kind of go through here and keep a very careful attention. We're looking for the second floor. Failing finding this dastardly male.
With you died our last hope for justice.
Beans. My nemesis. So you can see how easy it can be to die sometimes in this game. Especially when you're a mage. Now, this game does have a bit of a linear wizard, or not linear wizard, a linear fighter quadratic wizard situation where right now,
With you.
as you can see right now, we are very squishy and easy to kill. But later on, we will be immortal, incapable of death, because we'll just be so powerful. I would say when that starts to happen, at least for me, if you're playing the game kind of like this, where you do a lot of dungeon crawling and getting a lot of treasure, is about level 8. That tends to be when it is. It can be earlier for some people. Game. It appears to have frozen in deep suspended animation. Well, alright, well, editor, we need to fix this, so by the power of magic, this game will suddenly work again.
All of this just works.
And we're back. Okay, sometimes retro gaming is a little bit more art than science. Sometimes things, they just break. There's no rhyme, there's no reason, there's no ulterior motive. Stuff just breaks. And there's nothing you can do about it. Alright, so I noticed that we have discussed the world, but we have not discussed our heroine, our hero who shall defeat the dastardly Jaegerthorn. Now, some people can play these games and don't really tend to roleplay a lot. They just kind of, oh, fair enough. They just kind of do whatever, which is fine. I mean, there's more than one way to play an RPG. I mean, Dark Souls is an RPG. I don't really see a lot of people come up with complex backstories about who they are. But for me, part of the fun of the Elder Scrolls is just to sort of like come up with who these people are. So you may have been noticing that I've been giving a bit of flavor to my character, my hero, in the Elder Scrolls, in the description. And no, no. Sorry, I'm getting PTSD. I've seen this floor used before. It has not been pleasant. Where is the Minotaur? He should be on the second floor. Well, I guess should is the operative word. Where is he? Do I need to map out this entire dungeon just to find him? I do, don't I? Okay, fine. He'll be here somewhere. We'll spend all of our magic at killing him, and then we will just very quickly leave. And then hope that I made enough money to recoup all of the— oh, good.
With you died our last hope for justice.
Okay. I see how it is. I see how it is, game. So anyway. Well, this character, her story that I'm going off of is that she's a member of an esteemed Altmeri family. How Altmer and / High Elf culture kind of goes is that it is very familial, it is very class-based. So she's from a pretty decent class, enough that she is a pretty well educated in the arts of magic. I do not know how terrifying it is every time they pop up, because I just think to myself, is this it? Is this the moment I get diseased? Is this the moment that I have to hope that I had a good previous save before all of this? How much experience am I at right now? Should be around the time this happens. I believe so. I could be wrong, though. Don't mind me. Seeking knowledge, we are. Yeah, okay. Alright, we still got about 1,000 or so experience before we level up. Oh. Power pattern. How these random dungeons work, by the way, is you would think that they're like all randomly generated, which they are in Daggerfall, and that becomes a massive problem, but I'll get to that when I play that game. In this game, no, they just have like different like preset dungeon levels you can just kind of explore at your leisure. So you'll notice that there's a lot of very similar pieces to the dungeon, which is fine. No. No. Can't hit the button fast enough. This is pain. This is agony is what this is. It would be fine if I had more potions, but unfortunately I do not. So make do with what you have. Okay, this might be where... Yes! Okay. So what we're gonna do is we're just gonna drink all of these. I'm just gonna heal ourselves to full right quick. We're gonna save. This is it, folks. He's here somewhere. This must be where he is. There he is. Oh. I have the high ground. Well, you know what this means. Oh, he's still alive. Ah! Okay. This is the key, right? Yep, okay. I think that leveled me up. I was at 38 last time. So that's only 4. He is dead. But I want better. E-health is what we're looking for. Well, how about that? Okay. I don't have enough, do I? Oh! Well, that's fun. Alright, well, now comes learn our lessons for episode 1. Now comes the very, very unfortunate part of this video, which is escaping. Ooh, treasure. I am very glad I came back here. We can sell that to the highest bidder. Alright, now how the heck do I get back? Oh, here we go. Let's keep going east. And just hope nothing appears. I just want a nice, clean, innocent trek. That's right, bye. What I wouldn't give for a pass wall spell. Oh no. I went the wrong way. I went east, I'm supposed to be going west. I briefly possessed one of my friends there for a minute. He is terrible with directions. He self-admits that he's basically Zora from One Piece, and let's not channel Zora from One Piece. Let's channel a great and wonderful navigator. I don't know who that would be. Run. Remember, if we don't get loot, we can always come back here later when we're stronger because this location... Yes! Okay. So now we're going back to Old Falls. And we will arrive at the 22nd of Hearthfire, so we actually arrive on time. Oh no. Oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no. Game.
And again, it just works.
Benefits of an editor that has achieved Chime, or is it Chim? I don't know. I hate you, game. Oh, this one of all things. We have so many charges of that.
With you died our last hope for justice.
So remember how I mentioned that resting can be very dangerous, and how you may not always want to do it? This is why. Because this can happen. And it's very bad. And you may not always survive. We're lucky we got this power when we did, because so far it has been very adequate in murdering everything. 4 hours only. Where is it? Oh, there he is. Now, if you're wondering if this can get you a lot of money, it can, but I do not recommend it because of reasons. Are you kidding me? What the hell is that? What happens if I... Okay, I've never tried this before. What happens if I just go inside? People are out and about. I wonder if the palace is open. We do need our reward, after all. Oh goodness. Help, I fell in the water. What level are we at right now? Oh goodness. Yeah, okay, this is gonna level us up, actually, I believe. So we need to save before we enter the palace. Because that will... Actually, let me check the actual amount I have. Okay, it might not level us up actually. But we did at least hit level 4. That's pleasant. Oh my goodness, what a mess. 4 deaths in. Now imagine if I had done a permadeath run. But I wouldn't do that. Because I don't like suffering. Hello, sir. Even before you arrived, I heard from the peasants outside the village that Dispogas, the great Minotaur, was dead, slain by a valiant high elf. You have earned your 300 gold and a place in the history of Old Falls, if not the whole province. The Lord and people of Old Falls thank you. Yes. We got this much. Now, you may be remembering that I had 4,000. Well, how the XP system for Palace quests work is it is 500 XP multiplied by your level. Tavern quests is 50 XP multiplied by your level. So you can see why you would want to do Palace quests instead of just doing Tavern quests, right? Like, there's no reason not to, because Palace quests have more variety. They have, in my opinion, cooler flavor text. You feel more like an epic adventurer, and it gives you better rewards. So I can definitely tell that maybe people who got to this level of play where they only had to worry about palace quests might have just kept doing them, because why not, you know? Anyway, we did get some loot, so let's go ahead and see what we got. Well, we got a lot of these, which I'll be selling. We also got a bracelet. Okay, I think what I'm going to do is I'm just going to sell some money and I'm going to get that stuff identified, so I can sell it in case it's really good. And of course I could barter here, but I'm not quite interested in that. That'll be fun too. Sometimes you get high value items to be a surprise, just like mesmerizing food. This time just can't do this. Yeah, I really don't want to sell that. Actually, can we buy a staff from here? Yes, we can. Okay. But that... Phrasing. Mr. Elsinere. Phrasing. Just for that, give it to me for 3 gold. Okay, now suddenly you're speaking in the third person now? Am I selling to a weirdo? I'm selling to a weirdo, aren't I? Okay. Goodbye, sir. Let's leave Mr. Elsinere and his wonderful staff alone and never go to that establishment again. I think that's a wonderful idea, is it not? While the local farmers have been gathering their crops, it would appear the mages have been collecting a harvest of their own. The Mages Guild is crowded with scrolls, relics, charms, and artifacts. Clearly, some extensive trading between one town's guild to another's has been going on this fall. Wonderful. Yes, sir, please don't be a creepy pervert like the last person that I was selling with. What is this one? No. What about this one? What does this do? 101 gold. That's a lot just to identify an item. I think the mark of murdering is a significantly better name, is it not? Yes, no. I think I'll just go sell the bracers if identifying them costs that much. I'm not quite interested in what they do. Oh no, the nearest shop is weird staff guy. Oh wait, no, if I just go directly south, there's a different shop. One that doesn't have a man creepily talking to me about his staff. This recording session's been going great. I've had the game freeze twice. I've died 4, 5 times maybe, and I've been subject to the weirdest conversation ever. 252 gold. Give it to me for 301, please. I've had a rough day, sir. Fine, 303. Oh, you suck. Remind me to never go to that place again. Just for the sake of my sanity, I must never go there again. Ah. That'll work. Well, we are now armed in a different capacity. Fantastic. Isn't she glorious? Anyway, with all of the funds on hand, you know what that means. It's restore power potions time. And additionally, because we leveled up, we now have a 20% chance of palace quests now, so we can do a bit more questing before we end up dealing with trying to find Fang Lair. Okay. I'm going to see. This is a spell-making system. There's a lot of effects you can do. For me, I want this one. This is going to cost a lot of gold, but for the sake of my survivability, I never want to have to deal with diseased condition ever again. Now you may be wondering why I wouldn't want it to be more. Well, aside from the fact that it would make this more expensive, having the spell scale off your level is way better, especially if you're higher level. Now obviously, at a low level, you're going to want more immediately potent spells. But as you've seen with my playthrough, I've kind of just been getting by with regular Fire Dart and regular Light Heal, and that works just fine. They're becoming cheaper and cheaper to cast. But it's when you get into later that you want something like this. And obviously, before you cast a spell, you can't just save scum until it works. That technically isn't how you're supposed to play the game, but given how you've seen what has been happening to me thus far, you can see why maybe I don't feel very sympathetic to the game right now. This is a big investment, by the way, that I could be buying 5 Cure Disease potions for this amount, but the difference is that this spell is just always on hand, so that's better. So we're just going to buy this. And with the remainder of our funds, we are going to go all in on Restore Power Potions. How many can I get for this, by the way? Oh, no. I'm not getting that. No. I want this. I suppose 15 would probably... 1,500. Yeah, that would be, I think, about how it is. Hang on. Can I get it for 800 gold? About 780. Okay, 790. 795. 800. 800. Nope, not what I want. There we go. As I said, the gameplay loop of playing a magician like this is very fun. It's just collecting loot, selling it all off, and then bullying the mages to give me what I want. Give me another 15. Yeah, I want that for 800. Nope. 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 And look at that. We may have lost 5 restore power potions. Oh, I did not mean to hit that. We may have lost 5 restore power potions in that dungeon. But with all the money we got, it begins. It all begins. We're hitting the snowball, ladies and gentlemen. It's fantastic. And our intelligence is almost maxed out. Let's go ahead and see how much this costs. Okay. I see. Okay. This is becoming better. It does help that we have been getting high amounts of health rolls, so what may end up happening, unfortunately, is that light heal will simply be outstripped in the amount of health that it heals because we have too much of it. But that's a bit of a first world problem. I would rather have too much than too little. And besides, we can make better healing spells later. All right, so I think that ought to about do it for today. That's pretty clean. We managed to clear out the dungeon, got back, sold off our gear. All right. Well, in the next episode, we will be hunting for more palace quests so that Caetheryn can get more experience, I can get more money, and we can make this fun little number get bigger. Because we like having an infinite amount. Because, by the way, these don't weigh anything. See? Weight not available. You can carry as many of these as you want. So, don't worry about how many we'll probably have by the time I beat the game. It's fine. Don't worry about it. Alright. Well, with that, thank you so much for watching. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And seriously, please don't forget to comment or to like. It really helps the channel out and helps it grow and reach more people. Anyways, thank you. Have a great one.